What the hell is this? But news came yesterday that a member of parliament is in trouble. That member of parliament is Duane Smith, the JLP's Duane Smith. He's a member of parliament for North West St. Andrew. Word came out of the Supreme Court yesterday that he's a subject of a lawsuit over allegations that he owes the claimant in that action in excess of $20 million. The claimant is a businessman, Sean Azan. And according to what came out of the proceedings yesterday and reporters speaking with the attorneys for Mr. Azan, Mr. Azan extended a personal loan to MP Smith over a period of time. However, the original case was discontinued after Duane Smith claimed he was never served with the legal documents. The matter was brought before the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston on Wednesday, where that claim was withdrawn but refiled. Mr. Azan's attorney, Christopher Dunkley, refiled the lawsuit, and he told our news team this.
It's a private matter between Mr. Smith and Mr. Azan, but in the action that Mr. Azan took against Mr. Smith has opposed it on the basis that he says he wasn't served originally with the claim. Mr. Azan has refiled another claim, and we've discontinued the one that he says he wasn't served with. We've decided not to have an argument in court about that. We just focus on what Mr. Azan has come to court for, which is to recover monies loaned to Mr. Smith.
According to attorney Dunkley, MP Smith had made promises to repay, but none of those promises have been fulfilled.
There were what appeared to have been bona fide attempts to settle his indebtedness, but it didn't come to anything because the indebtedness was not settled. He has never disputed the sums owed. He has disputed that he was served. That's what this is about.
Christopher Dunkley, 5 minutes after 11. We have been called by the Member of Parliament for North West St. Andrew, the JLP's Duane Smith, in relation to a matter that emerged in the Supreme Court yesterday, been reported in the media, where a businessman, Sean Azan, is accusing Mr. Smith of failing to repay him in excess of $20 million over a period of years, and despite several attempts by Mr. Azan to get Mr. Smith to repay him the money, Mr. Smith has not done so. Before the break, you heard Mr. Smith saying, that is simply not true. He owes Mr. Azan nothing. He said the claim that was supposed to be heard yesterday really didn't happen because he was not served. He also went further to say, Mr. Azan's attorney, Christopher Dunkley, who spoke with the members of the media yesterday, what he told this entity, Nationwide, and other media outlets were false. The statements were untrue. This is what Mr. Dunkley told our reporter yesterday.
It's a private matter between Mr. Smith and Mr. Azan, but in the action that Mr. Azan took against Mr. Smith has opposed it on the basis that he says he wasn't served originally with the claim. Mr. Azan has refiled another claim, and we've discontinued the one that he says he wasn't served with. We've decided not to have an argument in court about that. We just focus on what Mr. Azan has come to court for, which is to recover monies loaned to Mr. Smith. There were what appeared to have been bona fide attempts to settle his indebtedness, but it didn't come to anything because the indebtedness was not settled. He has never disputed the sums owed. He has disputed that he was served. That's what this is about.
That's Christopher Dunkley, the attorney for Mr. Azan. Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith?
Yes. So
that is not true. You're not contesting that you owe Mr. Zan anything? Are you?
I just told you. I told you a while ago. I'll repeat it in case you missed it. I owe Mr. Azan nothing, and not one word mentioned by Mr. Dunkley out of court yesterday was true. Yesterday's court matter had nothing to do with an alleged debt. Yesterday's court matter was for Mr. Dunkley and Mr. Azan to prove to me, as they say they did, a signed affidavit by somebody whose name I can't call at this time, that I was served. And after waiting 6 months, the court, they could not produce to the court the person they say they served me as someone. That was the only matter dealt with in court yesterday.
Mr.
They tried to bring up another matter, and the judge was not having it. The judge said that's not for today. So they failed in the court. So they're now trying to try a case in the public sphere. No, I can't speak to what they're saying in the public sphere because I do not know what the new claim says.
Well, let me ask you, Mr. Smith. Let me ask you this. Is it true that Mr. Azan lent you approximately $103,000 for a business venture and that you have not paid him back for over approximately 10 years?
Okay, no, it goes right back to what I said a while ago. I answered the question
true?
To me. It is not true. But again, Mr. Hughes,
you did not.
Second,
Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, I'm asking. You notice I've been listening very
intently. I answered your question.
And I'm no. I'm asking you. Did Mr. Azan lend you over $103,000 for pursuing a business venture that you have not repaid him?
I answer you like this, Mr. Hughes. I do not know what this new suit entails, so I cannot speak to any specifics. But what I can tell you definitively, that as I do not owe Mr. Azan $1. This lawsuit is frivolous. It was thrown out yesterday because of a waste of the court's time. I was awarded the costs because he had to withdraw it. No, it's not a matter that I heard Mr. Dunkley said in the statement a while ago that they don't want to waste time in the court proving. No, that's not what happened. The court wanted Mr. Dunkley to provide the evidence that I was served, and he was unable to do so.
Well, we're beyond that now. I'm asking
we're
you.
We're beyond that now.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you, Mr. Smith.
And I've answered.
Were you and Mr. Azan in a business venture?
Mr. Azan and I were friends. Mr. Azan and I are no longer friends. Mr. Azan and I have never been business friends in any business venture.
So,
and allow me, Cliff, I cannot speak to anything more because I do not know what this new claim that they claim they have says. And my lawyer has advised me not to speak on something that I have not seen.
Well, Mr. Smith, you came here. Yeah, and you had a long run, and I listened to you.
And as you speak,
there are questions.
Yes. Was reported on Nationwide News.
Yes. And you dealt with that. I am asking you now, you have come here to clear your name.
Indeed.
Right. So I'm asking you now, at no time over the last how many years has you been the recipient of funds from who you called your friend at one time?
And I am telling you.
You have not been.
Allow me to answer you. Allow me to answer you. I'm going to answer you like this because I have to listen to my attorneys. My attorneys have advised me that I cannot speak to any specifics until I receive this new suit that they claim they're going to serve me with.
But you would know if Mr. Azan has lent you 100,000 US or more. You would know that.
I would definitely know. I would definitely know that. And I think I've definitely... And I've answered
and you have said that is not so. You have said that is not so.
I have answered your question already. Mm-hmm. And just forgive me. I have to yield to the advice of my attorneys. I can tell you, without beyond a shadow of a doubt, that every sentence out of Mr. Dunkley's mouth yesterday outside the courthouse is a lie, possibly defamatory. And the second I receive this new suit, I will give my lawyers instructions to proceed.
Have you ever given Mr. Azan checks that were not dated and which later bounced?
Again, I cannot speak to specifics of a case that I...
No, this is not a case. This is not a case.
No.
This is not a case now. There's no case here now. These are questions. These are questions that...
There's a possibility of what yours... Maybe you have seen the suit and I haven't.
No, I have not seen any suit.
I can't speak to specifics.
I've not seen any suit,
I can't speak to that.
Smith.
All I can tell you is that, one, what Mr. Dunkley has said is not true, possibly defamatory, and two, no funds are outstanding to Mr. Sean Azan. And I said one more thing. All these things that you're saying to me now and all these questions that you're asking me now were asked of me at the highest level in the party when I was being vetted to become a member of parliament.
Oh? At the highest level of the party? Meaning the Prime Minister, the General Secretary, the Selection Committee? What? Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith? You were asked these questions at the highest levels of the party. Are you there? He's gone? Can you try getting him back for me, please? Oh? I was hearing him very well. Oh, he hung up the phone. Oh? What the hell is this? Oh, probably the line dropped. But Mr. Smith, please try reaching him back. Yeah? Let us give him an opportunity to be back, please. Time for the break. 21 minutes after 11. We're still making efforts to reconnect with Mr. Smith, because I don't know what happened, if the call dropped or he hung up, I don't know. But it was at a pivotal point in the interview that we lost him. Yes? So, we are still making efforts to reconnect with him. Yes? Is he back? Oh, good. 22 minutes after, he's back. Mr. Smith.
My battery died.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Back online.
Good.
My phone been busy in the last 24 hours, so.
Well, so my question to you was, you spoke of the questions I was asking you, sounded very much like questions you have been asked at the very highest levels of the party. And I zeroed in on that and asked if those levels mean the Prime Minister, the party leader, the General Secretary, members of the Selection Committee of the Labour Party.
Mr. Hughes, you're politically experienced, know that I can't share Labour Party business publicly, but I don't think there's anything to hide. I did meet with the General Secretary of the party. He's really in charge of our candidates. So yes, I did meet the General Secretary. I have had conversations with the party leader because he's a very
and these questions
very hands-on.
And these questions were asked of you.
All these questions are asked of me, Mr. Hughes. You know what, Mr. Hughes? Everybody can be a subject of a lawsuit, right? This is the first time I'm having this experience. Maybe you have had it before.
Yes.
Anybody can be a party to a lawsuit, right? What I'm trying to say to you, Mr. You go ahead. Yeah.
But the issue is beyond the lawsuit as you have outlined it. Yes?
Right.
Since you came on this morning and the interview started, my phone is also burning up
Right.
with questions, yeah, that seek to suggest that you're not being truthful.
Mm-hmm.
Questions that suggest that you have issued several checks that have bounced
Mm-hmm.
to Mr. Azan.
Mm-hmm.
For example, put up on the screen for me these checks, yeah, that were issued. One to Sean Azan,
What's the
yeah,
date on these checks?
$500,000.
What's the date on
Drawn
these checks?
the date.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just get the date here. 14th. Is this the 14th of the 1st, 2020? 14th of the 11th, 2024. November
2020.
last year. $500,000.
Right.
But the
No,
check
what-
then
stop,
says,
stop,
hold on.
stop,
It says
stop.
payment
Stop.
countermanded by
Right, what does that mean?
draw.
What does that mean?
You tell me.
A countermanded check is not a check that was bounced. A countermanded check is a check that means a stop payment was placed by me on that check.
Oh, very
Just
important.
do what count. Very important. A bounce check is not a countermanded check, and that's the mistake and the mischief that is out there.
Mm-hmm.
No, when your check is out, just go what a countermanded check is, and I will answer your question, Mr. Hughes. A lot of mischief is out there.
Well, clear them up now. So these checks were essentially issued to Mr. Azan.
So you just said that the checks were bounced.
Yes.
And I'm telling you that
That's
the check
wrong.
is countermanded. It's in front of you. You say you have a copy of it. I don't
Yes.
right now.
So you have, and you have also explained that countermanded means you
stop
the
payment
payment of the checks.
on a check.
Right.
Good. No, Mr. Hughes, I cannot go in to the specifics of what a potential lawsuit is going to be. I have not seen the claim. I'm yet to see the claim that they said they're going to serve me. I've asked my attorney to get it on my behalf.
So
I
what
wrote
were
them
you
this
attempting
month.
to pay Mr. Azan last November when these checks were written?
I did not pay Mr. Azan. I have not seen Mr. Azan. The first I saw Mr. Azan.
Well, why
was
would
yesterday in
you
court.
then? Why would you sign these checks and present them to him?
No. You need to ask him that. That's a question for Mr. Azan.
No, but your signature is on this.
No, Mr. Hughes.
Yes?
Mr. Hughes, I cannot go into the specifics of a case that I have not yet seen.
No,
But what
I haven't
hold
seen
on,
any case.
hold on.
I haven't seen
No,
any
but you have-
case yet,
but you-
Mr.
you-
Smith.
But you have seen a check and you have accused me
I've
of giving
seen,
a bounce
let me
check.
tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these checks, all written in the name of Sean Azan, signed by what seems to be your signature. You
Right.
told me only moments ago you issued those checks and then directed that they be stopped.
Mr. Hughes.
Yeah.
Mr. Hughes. I cannot go into the specifics of the case that I have not yet seen. All I'm doing is explaining to you what a countermanded check is. And I'll stop there.
Are you denying that you wrote these checks, Mr. Smith?
I already did.
You did.
No.
You are denying that you didn't write these checks.
I already answered the question about what you have asked me. No.
No. Could you tell me, for clarity, did you write these checks?
For clarity, I did not. And I will not speak on this matter again because
You
it's
did not
before the
write
court.
these checks in November, one dated the 14th of November last year. Then, hold on, Mr. Smith. If you did not write them, how then did you issue a directive to your bank
That is a
to stop
question you have to
stop
ask
it?
Mr. Azan, and that's a question you have to ask Mr. Azan. And what you will do, and this public record, what you can do, you can sign out what date those checks were countermanded. Because those checks were countermanded over a decade ago. Over 9 years ago, but I cannot go into the specifics of a case, Mr. Hughes. You must can understand that. And let me close by saying this, Mr. Hughes. I mentioned to you that all these questions that you're asking me, I was vetted by the highest level in the party. You do not become a member of parliament for the Jamaica Labour Party or a candidate for that matter unless you have impeccable integrity. You do not become a member of parliament for a constituency like St. Andrew Northwestern unless you have impeccable character. Just look at my predecessors. Dr. Nigel Clark, who served as Minister of Finance.
Mr. Smith.
No, look at before.
No. I don't have Nigel Clark in front of me. I have Duane Smith in front of me. You are the subject. You are the subject of this.
And the questions that you're asking, and you don't have to shout at me now. The questions that you're asking.
You started the shouting.
I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about this issue because when you have somebody smearing your name in the public sphere with lies over decades, over years. This is not a yesterday matter, you know. Yesterday was a victory for me where the matter was dismissed because they could not prove it. I was even served with a case. So they're now trying to serve a new one. I'm not the new one. When I get the new one, I can speak to it then.
You did say earlier, Mr. Smith, that you were good friends with Mr. Sean Azan, didn't you?
I did say that. That's a fact.
Good.
We're good friends.
What caused the falling out?
That is not for public consumption.
Was it over money or financial issues?
No.
The falling out wasn't over business related?
No, it was not. Because I've said it before, I've never been in any business with him. But again...
And he has never lent you any money?
Again, I cannot speak to what a pending case that may come in the future.
Not a pending case. But, he has never lent you money. You don't owe nothing.
I answered the question on the first call before I got disconnected. I answered the question already. No. Not only do I not give him any money.
Yes.
You just accuse me of giving him a bounce check when it was countermanded.
Yes.
So when the facts are revealed, I will be vindicated. The only reason I am here today, Mr. Hughes, is for my mother, my wife, my friends, and my constituents, and my party. If it was up to me, I'd shut my mouth because I really don't care what people have to say about me because I know the truth. But I represent a party that is doing well, a party that is getting ready for a third term in office, and I don't want to be a distraction for them at this time, especially with unfounded accusations. It will be dealt with in appropriate channels through the court. But in closing, I owe Mr. Azan nothing, and I'm anxious for my day in court with him. Thank you for your time. You have any more questions for me, Mr. Hughes?
No. That's it. And thank you for rejoining us.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, and all the best. Time for the break.